My name is Juliet. I'm a senior at Carnegie Mellon where I study math and statistics, and I'm also a student employee of the Career and Professional Development Center, which is why I'm interviewing you today. So I'd love for you to start off by telling us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Hi, Juliet. My name is Catherine Duong, and I am a university relations recruiter at KLA. I've been with the company for 4.5 years. I first started my journey at KLA in the talent acquisition professional staffing team, and then made my way over to UR about 2 years ago, and I've been loving it ever since.
That's super great to hear. So, how did you come to work at KLA Corporation?
So if you know KLA, you know that we've been around for a very long time, and it's a good thing. I remember seeing KLA even before I started college. And so when they had an opening for a spot on their TA team, I, of course, was super excited to jump at the opportunity of joining a reputable company.
Nice. So, why did you end up choosing to work at KLA, and how has your experience been like here?
I mean, I absolutely love my career at KLA. There's always two things that I touch on when speaking of our company and its culture. One, as you may have heard earlier about my career path and journey at KLA, career development is something we prioritize at KLA. Hard work does not go unnoticed, and KLA allows employees to understand their options to grow within the organization. There's also a really great work-life balance at KLA. We understand that we all have a life outside of work, and there's so many ways that KLA allows you to separate your work life from your personal life. I'm proud to mention that we also have a fitness center at work, which is such a great benefit to employees. And of course, we have the flexibility to work from home when needed.
That's actually super cool. I know a lot of CMU students definitely look for having a good culture, career development, and also like looking for that work-life balance. So I think you hit on a lot of really good points about KLA's culture. So, apart from what you've mentioned, what are some of KLA's core values?
Sure, we have five core values: demonstrating perseverance, drive to be better, being HFC, which stands for honest, forthright, and consistency, having high performance teams, and being indispensable.
Those sound like really great core values. What are some of the most important strengths of KLA?
I think even taking this past year and how we've adapted to a new environment showcase some of our strengths already. We definitely live in extraordinary times. We work on the edges of deep science, exploring electron and photon optics, sensors, machine learning, and data analytics. We help create the ideas and devices that transform the future. And all this can be found on our website, actually. Also, a couple years ago, we established our Ann Arbor site as a second headquarters and R&D center to be closer to top talent. We adapted to COVID-19 by allowing majority of our workforce to work remotely. Most of our new hires joining on are on remote work agreements where they're able to work where they currently live until we go back to working in the office. We're still evaluating whether we go back to office once we overcome COVID on a hybrid basis, meaning partially remote, partially in the office. But overall, we're adapting and evolving as our customers are advancing and the environment is changing.
That's super cool, and I really liked how you talked specifically about COVID-19. I think that's something that for me, I look for in a company. Like, I want to make sure the company cares about me as an individual. Okay.
Absolutely.
So now I'd like to jump into recruiting. So, when you're recruiting for internships or full time positions, what are you looking for in students?
Yes, we're always looking for students who are proactive, shows dedication, a go-getter, someone who is confident and a great communicator, and just being an overall great team player who is reliable and dependable.
Nice. Do you have any suggestions to help students make themselves stand out during the recruitment process?
Yes, my biggest advice is obviously to have an eye-catching resume, right? And how to do that is to look at our job description, post it on our careers website, and use it as a checks and balances list for writing your resume. Come to our recruiting events, either in person or virtual, prepared, punctual, ready with questions, and really just showing interest in our company and know the roles that we're hiring for.
That sounds like really great suggestions, and I hope CMU students can take that advice to heart. So, What advice would you give to CMU students who want to work at KLA?
Never give up. At first, if you don't succeed, definitely try again. Be as knowledgeable and prepared about KLA as possible. Be able to tie your skills to KLA and how your background can help you in the position that you're applying for.
Thank you so much for that advice. Okay, so for our final section, I'd love to learn more about you as an individual. So for our first question, how do you separate your work life from your home life?
For me, I am a fitness fanatic. I believe it's my outlet to de-stress in everything in life. As mentioned earlier, we have a fitness center now completely taking over the virtual world. So we have Zoom workout classes, everything from Insanity to yoga to Pilates. And at home, we caved and bought the Peloton, which is definitely a one-stop shop for everything. If you know about that. In addition to that, just making sure to schedule mental breaks for myself throughout the day to rejuvenate and clear my mind.
That sounds super fun. I'm so glad that you mentioned the fitness center twice now. It sounds like a really great benefit for working at KLA. And then for our final question, what career advice would you give to your younger self?
Start saving your pay as soon as possible. No, honestly, I think what I would tell my younger self is to never sell yourself short and to follow your passion. If you're good at what you do and love your career choice, the money will eventually follow. But now is definitely the time to establish some of those good habits for life in every area. May take a lot of hard work, but it's definitely worth it, worth the effort in the end.
That's really great career advice, and I know I appreciated hearing that, so I think everyone else would appreciate hearing that as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today, and I hope that this video is really helpful for CMU students who are interested in working at KLA in the future.
Of course, thank you so much, Julia, and I look forward to connecting still with CMU students.
Yeah, of course.